I mean, I'm about to put my entire mortgage on us, at least within the AFC East. I mean, Henderson, are you kidding me? Drake May's looking great. He's got targets now. I mean, Jules, talk to me here. Am I crazy?
All right, it's time for the Chill Zone, brought to you by our favorite beer, Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN and celebrate responsibly.
That was a nice harmony.
Cheers, but that was.
What do we got today?
Today, we are answering your burning questions about the 2025 NFL season, which is upon us. It is here.
Hey, he loved the overalls.
He did.
Yeah,
we
he
really
started
heard that. We're
diving.
not talking about those.
I didn't know that Vince was going to be so friendly and nice.
Yeah.
Like, when I saw the overalls deliver, I was like, well, thank God I'm not going
on, man.
All right, let's get into it. So voicemail questions about the season.
It's here,
You've
baby.
been to a couple
It's
camps.
here.
You've been traveling. You've been seeing some preseason.
We'll see.
Jules got some takes, so let's let it rip.
Jules, it's Matt from originally Chicago, now LA, calling again, asking you, what is it going to take for the Bears to take the next step this year? I personally do not think Caleb Williams is the answer. Things move too fast in the NFL, but they have the fifth toughest schedule, and I think 7 wins would be an accomplishment. How long are they going to give this kid? Because they just extended Foles to match Ben Johnson. I am not hopeful. Let me know.
You know, I was really impressed with Caleb in the first preseason game that I saw him play. We actually covered it with Fox. He looked like he was processing the offense. He was able to communicate the play in and out of the huddle with the personnel group. Ben Johnson dialed up a great script for him to give him confident throws early. He checked off a lot of good situations that you want to see a young quarterback check off in the preseason. He was backed up, meaning he was inside the 10 on one of his drives. That's like a huge situation where you have to get a first down, so you give your punt team enough room to get an actual punt off, or we're having a potential disaster. I think he had 2 third downs on that first drive. One was a touchdown. One was, I think, more. 3rd and 5, I think 3rd and 8 or something. That's you want to see that. He clicked off through a couple progressions on those. And then I was really happy with 2 plays that he had. He had a screen that he threw into the dirt, and then he had one play action boot where the guy came and it was in his face, and he double backed out. And then he threw a ball where his receiver could catch it or no one could catch it. Now, those aren't sexy plays, but that shows me growth, because a lot of young quarterbacks, I mean, you could watch preseason all week. We see all the young quarterbacks. What do? They throw an interception while they're rolling to the right when they're trying to throw it out of bounds. There's like 5 of them last week. So the fact that he knew that it was 2nd down on one of those plays and he threw it into the dirt, it was a 2nd and 5. It didn't have a disaster turnover. You played the down and went to 3rd down. Like, those are good things. That's what we didn't get to see. He looked very confident throwing the football. He looked like he knew where he had to go. So I thought he had a really good first preseason game. I didn't get to watch as much as the second one. I'll get into that. But a successful year for him would be just like, let's not get hit 68 times. You know, I think he got sacked 64 or 68 times last year. That's a lot. Only like 3 other quarterbacks had that. That's a lot of hits. Some self-inflicted, some offensive line problems. They solidified the middle of the
68.
68.
Yeah.
They solidified the middle of the offensive line with Dahlman, Jackson, and Tooney. So you know they're going to be fortified. Ben Johnson's going to call smart plays for him, like easy type plays that get him in rhythm. So I think, you can't just like fully like think that this kid's going to be a bust right away. He's had 1 year. He threw for 3,500 yards, more than any other quarterback has ever in that thing in Chicago. So he had a decent rookie year. It's just we have such high expectations now because you have guys like Jaden Daniels and CJ Stroud that had monster rookie years. Like, that's not how it usually goes. And I know we have recency bias with all that, but that's historically not how it goes. So I'm excited for Caleb and his opportunity. Let's see him mature, as a leader, body language and all that. Let's see him take less hits. And he very well could have a very next step type of year. He is learning a new offense again. So, there's a lot of things you could say about him, but it wasn't a great situation to be in last year with everything that was going on in that organization.
No, I like where they're at now. Just having Joe Tooney in any building automatically makes me feel better.
Yeah, I mean, they got a really good defense. They got a lot of players on offense. The offensive line's there. Yeah, Caleb has to step it up, but like we got to remember he's only in his second year, and I know he was the first overall pick, and everyone was comparing him to certain people out there, but like everyone develops at their own rate.
Speaking of the you going to that Bears and Bills game, what's going on with the math there?
The what?
You got like I saw something like you said like you didn't know what 70 minus 2 was.
Yeah, I tried to get Kurt with like a little jokester. I go,
See, that was a bit. Kurt just didn't pick up on it.
I go, what's 2 minus 70? He goes, well, what do you mean 60? What do you mean 2? He wanted to say negative 68.
I only got the like sometimes I get alerts for you, and I got the like Julian Edelman doesn't know how to do 70 minus 2.
You got alerts on our guy. You got alerts right there.
Okay, well, it's part of my job.
I was trying something. It didn't work.
Okay, good.
Keep in tabs.
That makes me feel so much better.
We got the goddamn fireworks in the background. They're announcing the teams. I'm over here trying to do quick, cute joke with Kurt. Didn't work.
It's called banter, bro. Do bits.
Didn't work. Next question.
Kyler, Jules, Jack, what's up? Want to get your guys' opinion on the new Notre Dame logo. Big fan. Thanks.
You see this?
What are we doing?
This is
What are we doing?
Jack's our perennial.
As a resident
Notre Dame
domer.
fan.
Put him up.
Is this necessary?
Is this? Did we get confirmation? Is that the full logo, or is that like one of those like alt football kind of logos?
I think it's just going to be alt kind of football.
Okay, if it's alt, it's fine. If they're replacing,
Are they going to kill the old one?
they can't.
No.
Fighting Irish.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
they're not the football Irish.
No, I mean, it's what we do, but like, I don't need.
Guys got good
When the
knee
logo's
drive.
that
I tell you
good,
right
I
now,
don't-
that fucking leprechaun's got some good ass knee drive on that though.
Put them up.
Good ball security. He's got all 3 points covered. The tip got it into his arm, and then it's tucked into his armpit.
I mean, I know
That's
we're in
good
the
triple
era.
extension.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's the knee
he's
drive.
got leverage, everything, but
If
like,
anything, I mean, that's fucking how you do it.
I just don't.
They must have had the sports science people come in and do that.
John Brinkus, R.I.P.
They consulted with the physiologists in town.
I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't like it though. That's where I'm standing.
I mean, you come a long way from fighting like this to having perfect dorsiflex freaking ankle and knee drive.
I will say they kept the face intact.
Face is good. I mean, look, is it cute? Yeah, but it ain't the real thing.
The logo isn't being replaced, said a school spokesperson. Instead, the new logo is a secondary option for the football program they can use as a part of a rollout with other Notre Dame sports, which will debut their own sports-specific logos.
See, that's
so it's as we
the
thought.
problem with sports media. Like someone takes one thing out of context,
new
makes
shoes,
it a
too.
whole thing. It's like, oh, this is just going to be like on sweatshirts. Who cares?
Yeah, you see like a
Non-story.
Louisville does it with basketball,
Yeah,
notably. Another
non-story.
one. You know, it's a non-story, but I still don't like it. You don't need it.
Shame on you, sports media.
Yeah.
Non-story.
Let's take a little round of a
A
little
smaller
poll
ear
here.
too, if you look at it.
Jules, where do you stand on this one? Like it or don't like it?
I mean, yeah, you like it for like a secondary.
A little weight room T-shirt or something.
Yeah, but you could do cooler things than that.
Amen. Guy.
I don't have the bandwidth to care about.
I think it's cool. It's not an ugly.
Second logo.
It's
not
not
ugly.
appalling, but I don't like the idea.
Like, what's it going to be on a hat? Like, who cares?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto.
I like that
Also,
old one. That old
Notre
one
Dame-
just look. It's the part.
Now, if they put it on the helmet, now we've got problems.
Oh God,
There's
Whoa.
nothing on a helmet.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Just
yeah,
nothing but gold.
that's right, baby. Them golden domers.
24 karat.
Hi, my name is Priscilla. I'm from Brazil. I just want to know, are you coming to the NFL game in São Paulo? You'll have to come because we are waiting for you guys. Bye.
We will not be going to the NFL game in Sao Paulo. Had an opportunity, but not going. That's all. We'll leave it at that. Super excited though for the NFL going to Brazil for the second year in a row. I think anytime you're growing our sport, that's awesome. And I went to Rio a couple years ago to visit the
Last
last year USS George Washington when they were doing a nice peaceful, commemorating how our armies and have been intact for over, like, I think 200 something years. But our alliance and people out there like football. There are some people that knew. I mean, a lot of people knew me from the roast more. But there were a couple Pats fans out there.
You're a Brazil guy?
I love Brazil.
Yeah.
I love Brazil.
I'm excited just about the matchup.
Chiefs Chargers.
Chiefs Chargers.
They're nice people.
Yes.
They're colorful people. They're sweet people.
Agreed. Friday, September 5th. Coming up.
That's so soon.
Chiefs Chargers. That'll be great.
The opener is on Thursday, and then they go to Brazil on Friday. Then the Chiefs got to come back from Brazil and play Philly week 2
tough.
on Fox.
Yeah, baby. Good plug.
Hey, fellas. It's Randy from Oxnard. Just wondering, how legit are the Chargers?
Randy from Oxnard.
Be a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, right? Go hanging out at Cowboys camp with Jerry.
I like him. I like him more that he's not. Well, no, just like he likes the team from his area.
Right.
He's not just jumping
San
on.
Diego?
Nah.
You know, but I think I'm excited for the Chargers. Okay, we all know the numbers of Jim Harbaugh in his second year with a new organization. They always have a big jump. He's got a really good quarterback in Justin Herbert. McConkey's a really good slot receiver, situational receiver that had a lot of production. You could see a chemistry that they have brewing up for this year.
Keenan
Allen coming back, the veteran, 13 years. Running back.
Hampton,
North
I
Carolina.
went to their practice. And I was probably about 50 yards away. You could see Hampton was a running back. That dude got junk in the trunk.
Nice.
That dude is so thick. He got running back legs and butt. I mean, he looks like what a running back needs to look like.
Now we're talking.
I mean, it was impressive. I was impressed.
they're gonna give it to him a lot this year. You think?
I mean, they got him, Najee Harris. They got two really capable running backs. You know, last year they made hay with Dobbs and the other there were another guy that was from the Ravens. They had
Dobbins,
two Ravens.
Yeah.
And they made hay, and they're not like bad running backs, but they were beat up. They were a little older, you know what I mean? And they were still able to have a run game that was effective. Didn't they get a tight end too? Did they get a tight
They
end?
drafted a tight end.
Who?
They got Disley, Conklin.
Diskley's going to be a good option. The one thing I'm a little worried about, I'm not worried, but they just need to have production out of another receiver outside the numbers. You need to have that production, and then they're like a really good team. Losing Slater, that's terrible. I mean, that's not great, but the only positive out of it that I can think of, even though Ernie shot this down to me when I tried to explain it to him, is that at least it happened, early so they can have time to prepare going into a season, knowing that they're not going to have one of their better players. It changes everything on how, they can maybe potentially get a trade, how they design their roster for the year. Are they going to carry another swing tackle or, they need to find depth. So at least they have time to be able to do that. If this happens, week 1, week 2, and then, the rosters are all cut. Maybe there is a tackle that you liked in the later rounds that gets cut from another team that you could bring into your team. You can't do, you know what I mean? He got already picked up. Now they could do that potentially. So, you got to think of the positive. It's terrible. You lose one of your best linemen, highest paid lineman of all time. Sign him literally like 2 days before he tears his patellar tendon. Like, the only positive is they'll have some time to maybe potentially, fix that problem. Not fix it, but deal with that problem. You don't replace a guy like him. But I'm excited for him. I mean, that's going to be a tough division. AFC West is
The coaching staff.
really tough. I mean, no one's talking about the Chiefs, and they've went to the last three Super Bowls. I don't know why you wouldn't talk about them. The Broncos, everyone's talking about them. Everyone's a little, hyped up on the Raiders. Brock Bowers with that haircut. I mean, he looks like he could be.
It's a man on a mission.
He could have 140 catches this year. He looks mean, and he used to look like a goddamn CPA.
Did you talk to Lad McConkey? Anybody?
I talked to Lad. He was a really just good kid. He he's one of those little Southern guys that are like really polite. No, sir. Yes, sir. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Fucking nerd.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not that old, but yeah, nobody, he was just a genuinely nice kid, you can tell. And
Plays
he's a
the game the
fucking
right
baller.
way.
Well, you're his Wayne Corbett.
Maybe. I don't know. There's a few other guys.
Little gym rat guy that plays it the right way. I like that.
You know what? He's quick. He knows where he has to be. He's got really, people underestimate like, oh, this guy's just undersized, but he has elite quickness, so he's going to continue to get better. You just got to stay healthy.
All right, last
He
one.
torched us in Foxborough last year. I'll know that much.
Last one here.
Let's go.
All right, boys, someone's got to talk me off a cliff here, because, I'm about to put my entire mortgage on us at least winning the AFC East. Henderson, are you kidding me? Drake May's looking great. He's got targets now. Jules, talk to me here. Am I crazy? Who gives a shit about the Bills?
Who gives a shit about the Bills? When you have 17, Josh Allen, who just got married to like his little actor wife. This guy's on cloud 9 right now.
Maybe distraction.
Hard Knocks, star of Hard Knocks.
Honestly, the Hard Knocks make me full Bills.
That you're kind of new. I feel like you're kind of new to actually watching Hard Knocks.
Kinda, but not really.
That's the whole journey.
You were living it. He was living it. For
yeah,
all
but
those years.
this is the first time it's an actually good team. Other than like the first one when it was Baltimore with Shannon Sharp
and Goose.
Cowboys. No.
Cowboys, they weren't that good then.
Bengals were okay, I think, when they did it.
Dola, baby.
This is the first time you're getting a sneak peek of a real team.
Oh, this is
That's
a
true.
Patriots question.
Do I think the New England Patriots are going to be competitive? Yes. To go say that they are going to go from 4 wins to winning the AFC East when you got a quarterback in the same division named Josh Allen, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I could see them making the playoffs. So
Ooh,
I like it.
I can see them making the playoffs.
So what's that, like 10 wins?
I'm not going to put a win count on there. I think ultimately, if Drake May is processing Josh McDaniels' offense at a good at a professional rate, that's a win of the season. Because this is only the first year of this coaching staff scheme. Their concept. Like this isn't. People can't just say, oh, they have Josh McDaniels and compare him to Tom Brady, who was in that system for 17, 20 years. That system evolved around Tom with his strengths. We don't even know all the strengths of Drake May yet. He doesn't have enough sample size. We saw some great things, and I'm excited. But we got to see him, be able to hit the layups and stuff routinely, consistently, every time, before we could start saying he's going to go out and win the AFC East. I'm super excited, just like everyone in this area.
And
I'm with you.
When this episode is coming out, which is this Tuesday, we'll literally be talking with Will Campbell, like right now. Listener, you're listening to this episode, we're talking to Will Campbell. Ooh. So we'll know a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm excited for Will Campbell too. Regardless, before I even met him or I have really met him, he hasn't been on, he's coming on the show next week. I can already tell I like him though. He just says the right things. You know what I mean?
He'd die for that Drake May, baby. He'd die for that quarterback.
Hey, if you're going to be a jokester and a fun guy, be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's how you should be.
Positive.
Amen.
Positively. Say the right things in a fun way.
To like what you have to do.
I don't think he's trying to be a jokester.
No, I'm with
him. Well, regardless.
Yeah. He's letting it fly. If you're going to be a guy that makes you the sound bites, make him those kind of ones.
Man, I'm going to draft Henderson in the first round.
I think he's going to be a really good football player. But look at, guys, this is football, okay? And I'm not trying to put anything out there, but you can never just count on one guy. Because we've done that plenty of times. That guy gets, let's knock on wood, but, this is football.
22 guys out there.
You don't talk crazy like that or the football gods will slap you down.
Amen.
Okay, let's just go with the course. Let's just go with the process. Let's try to build our fundamentals as a team. Let's build our fundamentals of a team and try to improve each week. And let's see where that gets us. I'm sure it'll get you good.
1 minute you're scoring 2 tutties, the next Laurent Landry's laying you out. Football gods are crazy.
Football gods, they'll slap your ass down. And that was the Chill Zone, brought to you by our favorite beer, Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN and celebrate responsibly.